Alright, I'm going to do a speech on how to be safe with shotguns. We have two different kinds here, and this is my audience. Alright, our first shotgun here is a Mossberg Model 500 Defender pump shotgun. It holds 8 shots with 1 in the chamber, but I'm just going to put 7 in it today. First thing we're going to do is learn a little bit about gun safety. First, whenever handling any type of firearm, always be safe. Never point the barrel at a person or anything you don't intend to kill. You might not kill it, but you don't want to accidentally do it just in case. Always be sure of your target and what lies beyond, and always keep the safety on and never your finger in the trigger guard unless you're ready to shoot. So first, a little bit about this shotgun. It's a pump action. Move it forward and back to open and close the action. To load it, point it upside down, make sure the safety's off. The safety's a slide safety on this one. So tip it upside down, take your shotgun shells, make sure they're the proper gauge for the gun that you're using. It should say on the barrel of the action, this one happens to be a 12 gauge. So just start loading it. Sometimes it's a good idea to pay attention to how many shells you're putting in just to make sure you know how many are in there when you go to shoot it. Now we see that it's loaded. To put one into the chamber, you're going to depress this little lever right here by the trigger guard and pump down and fill it up. Now you have a round chambered. You're ready to go. You don't want to have the gun loaded in the house though, so we're going to unload it right away here. Check, make sure the chamber's empty. Set the gun down. Don't point it at anyone. And here we have a Mossberg bolt action shotgun. It's a 185 DB. It's a 20 gauge with a adjustable choke. Has a 2-round detachable clip magazine. It holds 2 rounds in the clip and 1 in the chamber. Same thing with the safety. On this one, instead of having the slide safety, you click it over. You can see on there's a red dot and a green dot. Probably can't see it in the video, but you just move it over. Make sure the action's open when you're not using the gun. To load the clip, you take your shells and make sure you're using the same thing as before. Read the caliber on the barrel, or the action on this one. It says on the barrel it's 20 gauge 2 3/4 inch only. So I have my 20 gauge 2 3/4 inch shells. Stick them down in the clip like this. Put another one down on top of it. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it down to get it in there. Now you got your clip loaded. The way for this one to hold 3 shells is to put one in the chamber, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want it to be unsafe right away, at least. So to do that, you go ahead and put the clip in the gun, then you can chamber around and put the safety on right away. And like I said before, be sure to keep the barrel not pointed at anyone or anything you want to shoot. And then there you go. So in conclusion, never point the barrel at any person or anything you don't want to shoot at. Always make sure of your target and what lies beyond. And never put your finger in the trigger guard unless you're ready to shoot.